Picture this. It's Sunday. Takeout on the coffee table, the TV warming up, a fresh jersey slung on a chair, and you've brought your partner over for their first Eagles kickoff. The kids are on the couch, excited but a little quiet. You feel the buzz. And then the question pops up. Do you need paperwork to make this feel permanent?
Hi, I'm Danny. Welcome to Danny's Den, your weekly mix of law, love, sports, and pop culture. Let's chat.
Quick truth before we dig in. Paperwork matters, but routines matter more. Rituals win trust. Paperwork secures rights. Hold that line with me. I'll explain both sides and how they work together. Here's what we'll cover. The core legal paths you might consider. Short scripts that actually work with kids and co-parents. Simple game day plans that survive handoffs. And tiny music rituals that build connection without pressure.
Let's start with the law. Plain talk, no lawyer speak. First, step-parent adoption. That's the process that makes a step-parent a legal parent. It usually requires the other parent's consent, or a court finding that terminating that parent's rights is in the child's best interest.
Sounds complicated, right? The key idea is permanence. Adoption gives long-term parental rights and responsibilities. It changes the legal relationship on paper. By contrast, guardianship or a third-party custody order is often narrower. Guardianship can let someone care for a child without fully cutting off a biological parent's rights. It's sometimes temporary, sometimes long-term, depending on the case. Third-party custody, filed by grandparents, relatives, or long-term partners, gets judged on the child's best interest. Stability, school ties, health needs, and how strong the existing caregiver relationships are. Courts want to know, who keeps the kids safe and steady? When should you call an attorney? Sooner than later. State rules differ. Consent requirements, timelines, required records, those things change how practical options look. An attorney can flag whether you might need releases signed, a home study, or whether a temporary guardianship is a quicker stopgap. Okay. Legal basics done. Now the part everyone underestimates. The words you use every day. Small scripts protect kids more than big court filings do in the short term. Try this for a first meet. I want you to meet someone who cares about our family. They like game day and are excited to meet you. Neutral, low pressure, and honest. No sales pitch, just introduction. If a biological parent pushes back, a calm boundary works. I hear you. My priority is the kid's routine and safety. Let's talk about what that looks like. That keeps kids out of the middle and signals cooperation, not conflict. And if a kid says they don't like your partner, don't argue. Validate. Thanks for being honest. We'll go slow. Your feelings matter, and we'll take our time. Simple validation protects trust more than insisting on instant affection. Remember that line. Rituals win trust. Paperwork secures rights. Say it to yourself before game day, because routines are where kids feel safe. So how do you keep a game day ritual alive while things shift? Start small and reliable. Pick one slot that's always ours. Same snack, same pregame walk-around, same silly cheer. Consistency matters more than scale. If teams cause friction, set neutral rules. No mocking the other parent's team, kids cheer however they want, and whoever has the kids that weekend picks one thing, snack or song. Put the plan in a shared calendar or a co-parent text so it's written, not just assumed. Music is a secret weapon here. A short, repeatable playlist gives kids a predictable cue. This is our game night. Try throwback hip-hop or R&B from their younger years, or calm instrumentals for winding down after a big win or loss. Make it low pressure. Let the child pick one song each week. Give them that little piece of choice and the ritual immediately feels owned by them, not imposed by you. Concrete ritual options. A 20-minute upbeat pregame playlist, a 5-song wind-down list, and a 2-line pregame ceremony. Snack, high five, one silly team tear. Repeat it every time. The fewer moving parts, the more it travels between homes. Before we close, here are immediate next steps you can do this week. Gather the basics, child's birth certificate, any existing custody or guardianship orders, school and medical records.
Write down the parenting scripts you want to use and say them out loud once so they sound natural. Then call a local family law attorney for a consult. Ask about consent rules in your state, timelines for step-parent adoption, and whether temporary guardianship or a third-party petition fits your situation. Expect adoption to take months. Guardianship can be faster, but may not give full parental rights. Real trust building? That takes time. Weeks or seasons of consistent rituals. If this felt useful, here's a tiny promise. Pick one ritual this week and start it. No legal paperwork required to begin. Rituals are low cost, high return. Paperwork can follow when you're ready. Thanks for listening to Danny's Den. If you're facing a specific legal question, check the episode notes or visit my website to book a free 30-minute consultation and see if I can help. Drop a comment with your ritual ideas or questions. And if this episode helped, subscribe to the show for more on law, love, sports, and pop culture. Let's chat.